essentially tell your team first team that plays defense is going to win this game?
Yeah, I mean, at halftime, I just, my mantra was, this is the most important half of the season coming up because it's the half that we're about to play. And the defense in that first half was just non-existent. You can see Moses Moody to start the game. I mean, give that kid a lot of credit. He came out and played great, especially at 22 of his 30 in the first half. So we weren't ready. We weren't locked in. We weren't ready to play. And they give him a lot of credit, the whole team, because they gave us everything we could handle. But the challenge at halftime was like, we got to step it up. We can't allow a team to put up 31 and 38, and their starting group is watching the game back in Oakland. And I thought in the fourth quarter, 42%, only 23 points. So we played some defense there. But 17 threes we gave up. The best stat of the night for us: 39 assists, only 9 turnovers. That's a great number. So that was really good. Obviously, Nikola, another triple double. So Davon Reed off the bench was outstanding. Yeah, I mean, not every win is going to be like a masterpiece. We're going to take it. We continue to win games at home, but we all understand that we have to be a lot better than we were this evening.
39 assists. Do you get a hockey assist for passing that ball to Nikola quickly on the out of bounds?
And I like the hockey assist. Get it in quickly, length of the floor, touchdown pass, and Jeff gets the end one.
Yep.
Big plays like that. Late in the game, we run corner, and Aaron Gordon comes off the two-man game and gives Nikola a bounce pass in the pocket, end one. Their zone gave us some trouble. I thought we were really tentative against the zone. We only shot 31% from the three tonight, but we got to the foul line 41 times. That's back-to-back games where we got into the foul line 40 plus, which is just an outstanding number for us as well.
Coach, you mentioned the zone. Obviously, scored 130.
131.
131, of course. So obviously, it didn't not like enough trouble to make a massive difference. But we've seen over the course of this season that sometimes the zone, where they pinch down into the middle, gives some issues. What's the balance between taking the open three, even if it's not getting into the paint, versus working into the paint as often as possible?
Well, the best zone offense is your defense. It's hard to zone when you come down and you miss a shot. So that's where we have to look to get the ball off the floor in a hurry and make them play man-to-man. To your point, yes, on one hand, you have to make open shots against the zone to get them out of it. But I felt there were too many possessions where we just went around the horn. I grew up playing CYO basketball, and the best way to beat a zone is through dribble penetration. Screen the zone, drive the zone, move the zone. And we got really stagnant, just standing around, passing around the perimeter, and it was just hands up Harry. That's what they were doing, and we made it harder on ourselves than we needed to. But ultimately they got out of it. They're running out of time, and then we were able to execute down the stretch against their man-to-man.
Has it been a more conscious effort to get to the free throw line over the last 5-6 games or so?
I've said I wanted to get there 40 plus times a game, last couple of games. This is my pregame speech. No, but to your point, Katie, like you guys hear me say it a lot, but play with an attack mindset, not a settle mindset. You look at Nikola tonight. He got there 15 times. Aaron 5, DeMarcus 6. We have a lot of guys playing to the basket and attacking, which is drawing those fouls, which is what you always want to see. You don't want to be so reliant upon the three-point shot. I believe it was the Oklahoma City game where we didn't get to the foul line and we took 46 threes. And we weren't making them, and we just kept on shooting them. So I like how we've kind of responded from that game on. I think we're 11-2 in our last 13 games. Overall, playing really good basketball. Tonight, not our best performance, but we're in the middle of 3 and 4. We're in the middle of 4 and 5, going on the road tomorrow to Sacramento. So whatever it takes to win, we're going to take it this time of year.
Coach, will you be taking the entire team to Sacramento?
No, I'm taking a private jet with a few of the guys. We're going down to Cancun, and then we're going to meet the team back here for the Golden State game. How about that? No, the whole team, as of right now, obviously I'll talk to the training staff. We had 2 players leave the game tonight from injuries, Bones Highland, JaMychal Green, so we'll get updates on them. We'll get updates on Will Barton to see, what his status is for 2 nights from now. Obviously, he didn't play tonight after injuring it last night. But as of everybody else, I believe everyone will be traveling to Sacramento at this point in time. We'll see what happens in the next 24 hours.
Michael, you kind of touched on Davon, but on a night where you don't have Will, how valuable is it to have Austin and Davon kind of both elevated into the rotation? It seems like they both gave you solid minutes and stretches.
Yeah, I mean, Austin goes out there 15-4, and this is one of the tougher defensive player of the game awards for a few reasons. One, we didn't play any defense, so it's tough to give the award out when you don't play great defense. Two, Jeff Green's transition chase down block is one of the best chase down blocks I've seen in a long time by a guy not named LeBron James. But then Austin Rivers, close game, side out of bounds. He blows up the dribble handoff with Jordan Poole, gets the steal, gets the layup. And I thought Austin, who won the award tonight, had lots of really good defensive possessions throughout the game. But yeah, Davon, I watch him work every day. And I joked with him before the game. I said, you got any shots left in that clip? Because he's been working so hard and he's been shooting it so well. And he goes, Coach, I'm gonna stay ready. And him and Austin were invaluable tonight. Jeff was pretty disappointed. He got up and walked away for a little bit. But again, I told him if I could break this in half, because that's probably like a $5,000 necklace. It's got to be at least that. I would break it off, and one guy would get DP, and the other Jeff would have gotten the OG, and which he would have. Yes, they were very fitting OG for Uncle Jeff. But Jeff's block was just tremendous.
Michael,
We're gonna go one more after.
Sorry. What Nikola did tonight after what he did last night, we haven't even asked you about it. I mean, I don't know how else to ask you about it other than to maybe look at it through his conditioning. It is pretty bizarre what he's doing after last night and then to do it again tonight.
Yeah, and he had a chance to get 40 again if he would have made his free throws. Yeah. And I think that's the true sign of fatigue. He's a great free throw shooter, and to miss 7 free throws, I think speaks to his performance last night, literally putting a team on his back in the fourth quarter and overtime and willing us to a win. And then tonight, second night, but also third and 4 nights, and he goes out and gets 32, 13, and 15. And, by the way, 12 of 17 from the field. So, listen, all the people that say he's not a great athlete, I mean, just go back and watch the 4 overtime game in Portland. How many guys can do that? And just because a guy can touch the top of the backboard doesn't mean he's a great athlete. He can jump high. But Nikola's conditioning, that he loves horses. He's like Secretariat, man. He can just run all day. And, it doesn't get talked about enough because he's not the prolific athlete that a lot of these guys are. But, I mean, he played all 72 games last year. Played at MVP level. I mean, and, for him to do what he's doing this year once again, and he won it last year, and all the numbers and stats and metrics you come up with, he's having a better season than he had last year when he won it. And our team, with a lot of guys out, is playing at one of the highest levels in the NBA. Come on, man, what are we talking about? I'm out of here, Mike.
If Davon's ready, we'll bring him